Assalamu alaikum dear Harvardians. I hope you're all doing well. This is our story time and today we are going to read about a lazy grasshopper and few hard-working ants. So let's just get started with the story, namely the ants and the grasshopper. Once upon a time there lived ants and a grasshopper in a grassy meadow. All day long the ants would work hard collecting grains of wheat from the field. They would hurry to the field every morning as soon as it was light enough to see by and toil back with the heavy grains of wheat. They would put the grains of wheat carefully away in their place and then hurry back to the field for more. On the other hand, the grasshopper was lazy and would rest all day in the shade, singing songs to himself and eating tasty treats. He would enjoy his life to the fullest and hardly cared what comes next. He always used to pity the poor ants who worked hard all day. Days went by and Grasshopper hopped around lazily in the grass, warm, happy and well-fed, crippling and singing to himself because life was so good to him, while ants on the other hand were carrying grains and taking them to their home with the great toil. One day, when as usual the ants were carrying the grains, the grasshopper stopped one of the ants and asked him, "Hey little ant, what are you doing? Why do you work so hard?" "We are collecting grains for winters," replied ant. "Why? What for? There is still a long time for winter. Have fun, just make the most out of the summers," said the grasshopper. But the ant ignored his suggestion and went on carrying the grains. The grasshopper to himself said, "What a useless and an empty effort." And the grasshopper continued to play. "Oh, what a lovely day, la 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 la." Finally, the cold winter arrived. One morning, when the ants wake up, they had a look outside their home and saw that everything was covered with white snow. On the other hand, there was that lazy grasshopper who had not eaten anything for days. He was shivering and had lost all his strength. Suddenly, he thought about hot summer days. How nice were those days! I had food everywhere and I was happy. Now, it was way too cold for the grasshopper to walk, and he fainted near the ant's home. Few hours later, the ants found him lying there, so they carried him to their place, gave him food and let him take rest. After some time, the grasshopper felt good and thanked the ants for their kind gesture. So, dear students, the grasshopper learned and taught us that we must be pre-planned for the time to come and we must not waste our time only playing and enjoying. I hope you liked our today's story. I'll meet you in new class with a new story. Till then, take good care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.